See here, a train 330 meter long passed a man walking along the line in the same direction at the rate of 3 km per hour in 33 seconds. The speed of the train is, we have to find the speed of the train. Let us consider the speed of the train be s. Let us consider the speed of the train be s. Okay. Now, what is the speed of the person is given? 3 km per hour. Now, are they traveling in the same direction or opposite direction? In the question they are given that same direction. If two objects are moving in the same direction, then relative speed is nothing but s minus 3. If a train crosses a smaller object, it means it is crossing its own length. So, speed is nothing but distance by time. Distance by time. Now, distance, what is the distance covered by the train? Which is nothing but 330 meters, because the length of the person is negligible when compared to length of the train. If a train crosses a smaller object, it means it is covering its own length. Now, let us substitute the values. Observe carefully. This distance, the speed 3 is given in kilometer per hour, but the distance is given in meters, time is given in seconds. So, we have to convert this into meter per second. So, s minus 3, which is kilometer per hour, to convert it into meter per second, you have to multiply it with 5 by 18, which is equals to, what is the distance given? 330 by, what is the time? 33 seconds. 33 ones, 33 tenths, 5 ones, 5 twos implies s minus 3 equal to 36. That implies s is equals to 39. So, the answer is 39 km per hour. So, the answer is option 4. A train 300 meters long is running at a speed of 25 meters per second. It will cross a bridge of 200 meters in. If a train crosses a larger object, let us say this is the length of the train and this is the length of the bridge. This is the initial position of the train. If it is crossing a larger object, means the train will come here. Okay, this is the new position of the train. This train reached this position. It means what happened here? The distance covered by train is nothing but this part. This is length of the train and this is length of the object. Okay, so what is asking us to find? It will cross a bridge of 200 meters in. It is asking time. Time taken to cross the bridge. It means time taken is nothing but distance traveled by time. So, distance traveled by speed. What is the distance traveled? LT, length of the train, plus length of the bridge by speed of the train. What is the length of the train is given? 300, and the length of the bridge is given as 200 divided by, what is the speed given? 25. All are in, this is in meters, this is meter per second. So, on simplification you will get 20. So, the answer is 20 seconds. A train is moving at a speed of 132 km per hour. If the length of the train is 110 meters, how long will it take to cross a railway platform 165 meters long? Now, what is the speed of the train is given? 132 km per hour. So, convert this into meter per second. So, 132 into 5 by 18. Okay. Speed is nothing but, what is the formula for speed? Speed is equals to distance by time. What is the question is asking us to find? How long will it take? It means it's asking us to find time taken by the time to cross a platform of 165 meters. So, distance is nothing but length of the train, because it is crossing its own length as well as length of the platform. So, distance traveled is nothing but length of the train plus length of the platform divided by time t is equals to 130. This is the speed. Okay. Now, what is the speed we got here? 132 into 5 by 18 equivalents to 110 plus 165 by t. That implies t equals to, I am taking t on the left, to the left hand side, t equals to 275 into 18 divided by 132 into 5. 5 ones, 555s, 11 5s, 11 12s, 6 2s and 6 threes. 5 threes are 15. 15 by 2 is equal to 7.5 seconds. So the answer is option 2. Two trains are running in opposite direction with the same speed. If the length of each train is 120 meters and they cross each other in 12 seconds, the speed of each train in kilometer per hour. He's asking us to find the speed in kilometer per hour. Let the speed of each train be s. Okay, both are traveling in the same direction. Then what is the relative speed? 2s, which is equivalent to speed equivalent to distance by time. What is the distance? Distance is given in meters, 120 meters. So length of the train plus length of the train, that is nothing but 240, divided by time. How much time they took? 12 seconds. So now observe carefully. This is in what is given here. Let us say we have to find s. Let us find s first. 2 into s is equivalent to 20, implies s is equivalent to 10. If you want to convert this is in meter per second. This is in meter per second. So to convert meter per second into kilometer per hour, you have to multiply it with 18 by 5. So 10 into 18 by 5, which is equal to 36 kilometer per hour. So the speed of the train is 36 kilometer per hour. Two trains of equal length running in opposite direction pass a pole in 18 and 12 seconds. The trains will cross each other in, listen carefully, the lengths are equal. So length of the train, let it be L. The traveling in the opposite direction pass a pole in 18 and 12 seconds. It means one train is taking 18 seconds, the other train is taking 12 seconds. Now how to tackle these kind of questions? Okay, we don't know the length of the train. Instead of taking L, let us consider the length of the train be 36x. Why I am taking 36x? Because the time taken is 18 and 12. I am taking the LCM of 18 and 12. What happens? Speed of the first train is equivalent to distance covered by time taken 18, that equal to 2x. Okay, because it is crossing a pole, it means it is crossing its own length, okay, in 18 seconds. Speed of the second train is equal to 36x by 12, which is equal to 3x. What is the question is asking us to find? The trains will cross each other in. Now observe carefully. Length of the each train is how much? 36x. The total distance covered by the trains is nothing but 72x. If two trains are traveling in opposite direction, the time taken for them to cross each other is nothing but sum of the length of the two trains, divided by time, speed. So relative speed. What is the relative speed? Because the two objects are traveling in the opposite direction, the relative speed is nothing but sum of the individual speeds, s1 plus s2, that equal to 5x. So 72x by 5x. Okay, this is a time equivalent to distance by speed. So x and x will get cancelled. 72 by 5, which is nothing but 14.4 seconds. So the answer is option 1. Two trains are moving on parallel tracks but in opposite direction. A person sitting in the train moving at a speed of 80 km per hour. A person sitting in a train, nothing but a person, let us say, passes the second train in 18 seconds. If the length of the second train is 1000 meters, its speed is. It is a very interesting question. Let us say a person is here in a train. The second train is moving like this. So this person is traveling at what speed? 80 km per hour. Now this train crossing this person means the final position of the train will be here. What happened? The distance traveled by the train is nothing but its own length. Now we don't know what is the speed of this faster one. Let us consider the speed of this faster one by s, and the person is moving at 80 km per hour. As their moving in opposite direction, as they're moving in opposite direction, the relative speed is nothing but sum of their individual speeds is equivalent to, what is the length of the smaller train is given, length of the second train is given 1000 meters, because it is crossing its own length. The length of the person is negligible when compared to length of the train, 1000 meters. What is the time taken? 18 seconds. This is given in kilometer per hour. Let us convert it into meter per second by multiplying 5 by 18. 18 and 18 will get cancels. 5 ones, 5 200s, implies S is equals to 120 kmph. So the answer is option 2. Two trains are running 40 and 20 km per hour respectively in the same direction. The fast train completely passes a man sitting in the slower train in 5 seconds. The length of the fast train is. It means the fast train is covering its own length in 5 seconds. Okay. Now listen carefully. What is the length of the train? He is asking. Length of the train is nothing but distance travelled by the train divided by speed of the train. Here there are two objects. How do you take the relative speed? What is the relative speed? 40 minus 20. The relative speed is 20. What is the distance travelled? That is what we have to I think we have to find. Distance travelled by, this is time. Time is equal to distance travelled by speed.